Hello, it is I, the Big Red Sky, and today we're kicking it old school with this, the Game Boy Pocket. Now, this device right here is definitely interesting. Remember how back in the days of the DS, there was the original big fat DS, and then eventually they made it more pocketable in the DS Lite? That's kind of what this is, except it's right there on the title, Game Boy Pocket, instead of Game Boy Light. Which there is a Game Boy Light, but not that kind of light. But that's the actual light kind of light, if that makes any sense. Now, let's get into the overview here. Bam, let's get into the overview. So, this is the Game Boy Pocket, as I already mentioned. And, so let's overview everything, let's see what all of this has to offer. So as you can see here, this is the screen, and yes, this is the one with like the power indicator. I know the first models didn't have it. This is second generation Game Boy Pocket. Nintendo logo. The D-pad is alright. Definitely good for the games like Mario, since it has like that circle thing in the middle. But the only problem is it feels like it's gonna fall out. So yeah, it's a little bit thin. A and B buttons work fine. These ones are a little bit used. They're a little bit graded, but that's not too big of a deal. There's only one speaker, but you can plug in your headphones. Start, select. There's the headphone jack, and there's the AC power. To get AC power, and so you don't have to use batteries. It doesn't charge the batteries, but you can still use it for AC power, so that's cool. Around here's the volume slider, and there's where you put in your link cable to either like battle in Tetris or like trade Pokemon or something. I don't think many games used it, but the one game that did use it was really big. So here's the contrast slider to adjust your contrast. For some reason, I don't know why you want to do that, but oh well. This is the back. Yes, this did not come with the battery cover, and to get a battery cover in red in particular is very expensive, like $10. So that's definitely something I'm going to have to get the money for just a battery cover, because other battery covers are like 5 or 4 or 2 or something, but the red one's like 10. And here's like some of the stickers. Here's where you slide in your games. Nothing too special in there. That's just for putting the games. And up here is the on and off switch. So as you can see, power has been turned on, power has been turned off. So yeah, let's see how it is in action. Now this thing is very small, smaller than I expected, so I can play with only one hand, which is a good thing. Yeah. Oh, can't. Oh shoot! The contrast is like. There you go. Yeah, the contrast slider is strange. So this is it. This is the Game Boy Pocket in action. No, this is not focusing at all. So yeah, let's see Game Boy Pocket in action. As you can see, it is able to be played with one hand. So one hand might be eating food, and the other hand might just be playing the game. So yeah, and yes, this is actually pocketable. I have put this thing in my pocket before. It is small. It's as big as my hand, as you can see. If we compare it to something like the new 2DS XL, Yeah. So yeah, that should give you a decent idea on the size, and yeah, that's the overview. Let's head back to the face cam, I guess. So yeah, that is the Game Boy Pocket. That is pretty much everything it has to offer. If you're looking to get into Game Boy games and collect for it, obviously you're going to want to go for like the Advance SP or something because you can play them in backlit. But personally, I bought this because even though the Advance SP has backwards compatibility and that's great, it's smooth up top, and on the Advance SP it's not smooth on bottom. You'd have the game sticking out, so I want it to have it like smooth up top. And I know I could have gone for the color, but this was the cheapest Game Boy, so I can actually get a game with it. And I know the Game Boy original, the Game Boy Classic, also had the smooth top when playing the games, but the screen was green, and I'm a much more of a fan of the monochrome screen than the green screen that the original Game Boy had. And the screen is also a little bit bigger, so it's easier to see the game, which is surprising considering it's a lot smaller. Sure, you're losing a little bit of battery life since it only takes 2 AAA instead of 4 AA, but still really great deal. I got mine for only like $20, $20 each for both the console and the game, so I'm pretty happy with my purchase. I'm going to be collecting more games. I'm definitely gonna get Mario, actually, probably gonna get Zelda, and I know there's a lot of other great games on the Game Boy, so yeah, that's basically it. This is, yeah, it's not in color, but it's fine. It's fine for what it is. The only real problem is, like, with these old Game Boys, the screen is, like, very, very dark, so you're gonna have to, like, play in a well-lit area. The most well-lit area in my house is the bathroom, so go figure. So yeah, that's it, and I encourage you to buy it if you're into like retro stuff and you don't feel like dealing with that puke green screen of the original Game Boy. Now, on to Wonder Trading. Hello, welcome back to I Wonder What I Get When I Trade. Today we are trading this Fomantis here. I have a pretty interesting story about this Fomantis, but that story is for another video. For now, we're just going to trade it away. So yeah, had to get that in without just dropping the DS. And I know I said last video that I'd make a video about this, which I am going to do still. It's not just going to be an overview, it's going to be an actual video, like, it's going to be well edited, at least for my standards. So yeah, let's see what we get. Ooh, drowsy, that's not too bad. Could be better, but could be a lot worse. That's pretty neat. We got a drowsy. Oh well. Now, before the actual video ends, I want to say a couple of things before the new year starts. First of all, Happy New Year. And second of all, this is the last video of the year because, well, obviously because it's the last day of the year. And I have some plans for the next couple of months. In the next month, we'll have the 2DS video, another video, not Pokemon related, but it is related to video games, and there's Pokemon in the video, and another video that I plan to have out that is very Pokemon related. It is one that's been eating at me for a while now, and I just want to kind of get it out there. In February, there is going to be pretty much no Pokemon in February, but I will explain that once the one video that's not too Pokemon related but still has Pokemon in it comes out, to give you like a little hint on what's to come in February. It's not Pokemon related, but it's something that I am really passionate about and I am really excited start making videos about. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this little video about the Game Boy Pocket, and I will see you in the new year. See you later.